Hi everybody, it's me, Nate Chappell. This episode is a lot of fun. It's the best recorded of the Fringe. So it's not the best of the Fringe necessarily. It's all of the Fringe that we have recorded is the best recorded of the Fringe. Because one of the nights, I didn't plug the right thing into the right thing. So we recorded video. If you want to come to my house and watch that, yeah, I guess you can. But so that means that we had several great guests, and two of them are not recorded. They are Jessica Kennedy and Matt Reines. We hope that someday they'll be on the show here in Madison. Otherwise, it'll just be fond memories because they were both really good. But other than that, we have Shauna Jungdahl, Bryce Baker, Will Koebke, Stacey Garbarski, and Shauna Jungdahl. Did I say Shauna Jungdahl? Anyway, that's who we have. And everybody was really good. And thanks to the Green Bay Fringe Festival and to the Democratic Party of Brown County for having us. And remember to get out there and vote. All right, enjoy the episode.
Recording live from the Democratic Party of Brown County offices in sunny Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Several Questions with Nate Chappell. Please welcome to the stage your host, the man of a million noises, Nate Chappell.
Yes, hello. So, the way the Several Questions work is that basically we found a machine in the woods called the Questionator 5000 that was evidently engineered to generate infinite, very silly questions. And tonight I've invited some delightful guests to come here and help us find answers. As a favor to me, but even more as a favor to the truth.
Yes.
So each guest will have a 10-minute segment to face the questionator, to answer some of these cues with my shamanesque guidance, of course. And we're going to have a lovely time. That's a promise and a threat.
That's right.
Okay? Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Thanks to the Green Bay Fringe Festival for having us, and the Democratic Party of Brown County. Dream venue, thank you so much. We love the show, and we hope you do too. But before we get to the questions, I've gotten some feedback. Thank you. The fact that we use a robot to generate the questions makes people a little uncomfortable. And yes, some robots are scary. The ones with saws for hands, for instance, or the kind with the horse legs and dog arms that dance. Pretty upsetting also. So I wanted to give you some historical context to help you understand and decide exactly how terrified to be. I wanted to give you this historical context, but unfortunately I was super tired in June because of May, so I just ended up whipping up a quick little speech while I was waiting for you guys to show up here. So here we go, a brief history of robots. In today's high-tech world, I don't have the Wi-Fi password and I'm on roaming up here, so here we go, a brief and inaccurate history of robots. In today's high-tech world, robots are all around us. Whether it's the self-checkout line at the grocery store, the escalator at the mall, or Knight Rider, robots are frickin' all over the place. But where or when did they come from? In early, probably 1850-ish, on a crisp autumn morning, I imagine, so I guess later in 1850-ish, somebody came up with that little bird thing that dips its beak into the water, and bleep, bloop, blorp, robotics was born. Congratulations, it's a machine. And an existential threat? Anywho, it's pretty much just that for a while. Then the player piano was invented. That was around Back to the Future 3 times. Completely demolished the piano player industry. With no ivories to tickle, out-of-work piano players turned to booze, gambling, and marimbas. A sign of things to come? I don't know. We're a little short on time and specifics and generals, so let's just zip through these next ones here. We got a calculator, bowling ball return, Rube Goldberg, ColecoVision, and then look out, here comes the father of modern-day robotics himself, Chuck E. Cheese. Actually, more like the unreliable uncle of modern-day robotics. Half the time I went to Showbiz Pizza, where a kid can be a kid, he was just standing there motionless. A lot of people assumed it was a mechanical issue, but really it was just crippling stage fright. Doesn't get more human than that. Anyway, then in 1983 comes along and changes everything. Styx releases Mr. Roboto, and everybody learns one phrase in Japanese. Next up, in no particular order, because I was really running out of time here, we've got Tamagotchi, Mr. Coffee, Slinkies, that robot that Paulie has in Rocky IV, the Roomba. You ever seen one of these Roombas? Yeah. Those robot vacuum cleaners? It's the Roomba. If the Roomba is a sign of things to come, I think we're going to be just fucked. Because those things are vicious. My parents have two. The other day, this is 100% true. The other day I saw one of the Roombas holding a dust bunny by the ears while the other one slit its throat. For no reason, just out of pure meanness. And then there's Mars rovers, TiVo, and finally the Questionator 5000. And who knows what exciting things the future holds? Self-driving cars, robotic companions, a bleak and scary hellscape where machines rule the world and keep us alive but sedated in order to harvest our energies so that if we're really lucky someday we'll be used to power a Roomba at a robot's house. See? Exciting! So let's not be so hard on these robots because they're listening. And besides, we're going to need them to defeat the aliens. Speaking of aliens, please help me welcome my sub-host for tonight's endeavor, Johnny Fisher. Hey, come on over. What are you so scared about, John?
Still a little shy.
Yeah. John's a little shy. So we're camping. Our accommodations are... for the Fringe Festival, our Brown County Park. Could you reach over there and hit that master down just a touch, that orange one? The red button, red knob? Okay, so did you... Okay, so that's where we're staying. We had a little bit of excitement earlier today. Johnny, do you want to tell them what you did?
Well, I locked my keys in my car.
In his trunk, actually. Which is kind of nice, because then you don't have to think about, can we get in there, you know? Can we stick something in? Can we get a coat hanger? We didn't have any coat hangers, either. So we've been camping, and the real tragedy of all this is that you're the real losers here, because there would have been a lot more wigs tonight. All of our wigs are locked in Johnny's car. Yeah. And, I mean, his clothes and his toiletries and stuff, but... The wigs, I mean...
It's a great loss.
Yeah. Is this thing on? Can you guys hear him? Okay. I think it's just me. Maybe I've just developed a filter to put over Johnny's voice. Maybe not. Poor Johnny. I know, I really beat up on him. I'm projecting, let's face it. I wish he would project a little, to be honest. Get it because you're quiet. Okay. Luckily, though, we solved this whole key fiasco problem because my wife, or as Borat would say, high five! And so she came up. She was coming up anyway, and so she broke into Johnny's house. She had to break into the skylight. She's a cat burglar, so sorry, Johnny, you don't have a cat anymore. I'm afraid of what Johnny was about to say. Johnny's like, when Johnny pulls back. You listen. You listen. Okay, so the things are running a little differently tonight because we had a lot of things in that. Where'd it go? In that TV. So now we're gonna have to rely on actual, conversation, in the moment things, which is not my strong suit. Gulp. Just kidding. Okay, so Johnny, anything else you want to add? Anything else we should talk about?
There's a movie, I think.
I had a movie idea around the campfire last night. We don't do ghost stories really because Johnny gets too scared. So instead we just come up with thriller ideas. So it's like, best of both worlds. Is it? Anyway, I don't know what that means. So what we thought of, okay, imagine this. Picture this. Okay, Urkel, but stay with me. Steve Urkel now, okay? And it's like it's a thriller, remember? So Steve Urkel now has been accused of murder. Do you remember, does anybody remember there was a sister, an older sister, that left after the 4th season, disappeared, vanished, walked up some stairs and never came back? Yeah. So they've been looking into it. Carl's been digging into it for a long time. And, there's a lot of questions, like, is he covering for Laura, his love? Is it...
Stefan, maybe?
Yeah, it could be Stefan. Urkel, his alter ego. But I think the real question is, did he do that? Did he do that coming Arbor Day 2025? Pretty good. Okay, so I think we're going to bring up our first guest. Are you ready for guests? All right. Our first guest today is a person, and that person is friend of the show, Shauna Jungdahl. Hi, Shauna. Did you register to vote?
Hello. I got a mailer in the mail that said I am registered, so I must have done it at some point in time.
Okay, good. It's part of the arrangement. If we're here, we have to try to register people. It's worth it. So how have you been? How's the Fringe treating you so far?
It's really good. I think we've been here since Wednesday. We're really getting acclimated to the scenic Green Bay area. Lots of buildings and roads. But trees.
Any favorites? Buildings or roads?
Well, there's the road we're on right now is pretty nice. We weren't expecting it to be so lively, but we do just appreciate the amount of road with trees on the side, because some places we go and there's just either road or trees. This one is kind of both.
Why pick? That's good. When are your shows coming up?
So we
Where are you? You're at Bridal Church? What's it called? I should back up here. What's your name again? Your birthday?
Sure.
Sign?
I've told you this
Okay.
in the sign up.
So Shauna is in Lucid Dreaming.
So lucid dreaming sketch.
She's lucid dreaming right now. Yeah, so fly, will you? The only dreams I ever had, flying I ever had, were in a church basement.
Oh.
Isn't that sad? So it's just like this, drop ceilings, can't go anywhere. Great, I can fly.
You're kind of, you could
And
be
God
like a
hates me.
gnat.
Nate, it's pronounced.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready for... So what times? Okay, the show is called Human Sketchapede. It's like Human Centipede.
No.
No, Sketchapede, it's just a coincidence.
Yes.
Got it. I really like the concept of the show. Can you say it briefly?
Yeah,
No,
so-
say it long, actually.
Oh.
We got a lot of time to kill.
I'll do it medium just to meet us all halfway. So it's a sketch show with several different sketches within the show, but they have characters that kind of cross over. So it's like it feeds into itself, like a sketchapede. But that's where
I
we got
get
it
it.
from. Yeah, the sketching. That's all.
That's all. That's the only part.
Yes.
None of the other parts. I got it. Okay, so are you ready to answer some questions? What time do I have to say times?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we're tonight at 7 p.m. at the Bridal Church, and tomorrow at 4 p.m. at the Bridal Church.
Woo!
Yes!
And I'll be there tonight, and who knows? We might get married.
Again, don't tell your wife.
I won't. She won't be here till 9. Okay, are you ready to answer some questions? Finally?
Yes.
Okay. Johnny, hit us with that first question. Press that button. Would you rather have the ability to talk to animals or speak all human languages?
Oh, see, that's a good question, because I have 2 cats, as obviously I do.
Right. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry, I was just so shocked.
I appreciate it. No one gasps at it. And I always want to be able to talk to them because it's like, you're my sweet little baby. What are you thinking? Do you know I love you? What do you want to feed you? But I also find the allure of how much I love them, and then we get along. But I don't know what they're saying. And they don't know. And plus, what if my cats hate me? What if they can only show love because that's how they're designed, but inside they're like, this bitch. I don't want to know that. So I guess I'll just do all human languages, even though I don't want to talk to anyone. I'll just have that.
Right. Yeah, it also says you can talk to animals. It doesn't say they can talk to you.
Oh, that's okay.
I could already talk to animals.
Yeah.
I do it all the time. Birds.
Right now.
That's true. We're animals, Shauna.
We are.
Wow. Namaste. I would pick
I'm sorry.
languages. No, I would pick animals for sure. Speaking to animals sounds nice, although they would be probably pretty annoying and just be talking about just like food, scared, food.
But then how would you retort to that? Would you do it back to them to be like, this is what it feels like when all you ask is food?
Well, if my parenting style is any example, it would be like I talk just like myself all the time, and they're like, and learn words like striation at 3. Yeah. Vertical striation was one of my daughter's early words.
I thought that was just her name. Anyway.
Yeah, no, that's what we ended up naming my second daughter, vertical striation. Chapel. Hyphenated. Chapel. Okay, next question, John. What's the worst part about going to the beach? Do you like to go to the beach? Are you a beach person?
Well, we don't really have any in we have that very dinky one.
Well, and they're all just blue-green algae. They're just like piles of dead fish.
Which I don't want to say that's bad or anything. They all gotta survive. We have an ecosystem, but I don't want that.
Well, that's not supposed to be there.
Yeah. I guess
out
I'd
of
say
control.
Maybe the worst part about going to the beach is, like, what if I needed to, like, run to the bathroom, like, I'm on the beach and I have to go
Well,
to
you're
the
in a
bathroom.
big litter box, basically.
But,
Cat lady.
If I felt the need to be like, I'll spare the people from my glorious peeing, I'll go to an outhouse. I can't run in the sand, and then I'm gonna pee, and then I might as well just pee in the sand.
You can run in the sand, and it blasts your quads and your
I mean,
calves. So it might not be a bad idea, actually.
What are
no
you
offense.
trying?
No, I mean, as you know.
I went for a walk yesterday, and I did get tired afterwards. That's when you know it's working. Not in the sand.
Not in the sand. I think the sand is the worst part. I like the sand when I'm in it, but man, as soon as I'm out off that beach, I don't want to see another piece of sand. My daughter recently revealed to me, I was like, complaining after the beach, like, I hate it when it's all windy, the sand gets in your mouth. She goes, I love it. I'm like, what? You like getting sand in your mouth? She's like, oh yes, I love it. It's so crunchy. And then and I was like, yeah, but it's there forever. She's like, I know.
Does your daughter have that pica? Yes. Where they eat it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a version of it. Yeah.
Good for her.
An autistic version of it. Yeah.
Good for her.
She likes dirt too. And it was funny, she actually revealed that to my father-in-law, who's like a kind of a serious man, but a gardener. And so she was like, I love eating dirt. And he's like, oh, yes, it's delicious. and went into this like long explanation, as he's wont to do.
Maybe she does it to connect with your dad. That's so cute.
It was my father-in-law, Shauna. Please pay attention to my story.
I'm sorry. I just blinked.
I'm texting Viv about that. Anyway, beach, anything else? Wait, what do you like about it?
Well,
that we have gross ones? Oh, running for...
But now I feel like I need to because I'm wildly out of shape.
Yeah, do it.
I'll do it.
That's what Rocky in Rocky 4. That was Rocky 3, actually.
Oh, okay.
Right? Rocky and Apollo on the beach. Ding, ding. Okay, so the worst does the sand, yeah. Next question. If you could eliminate one chore from your life forever, what would it be? This.
I mean, everyone's like, I'm very passionate about this. So I feel like this is a very, very passionate question. I'm going to say, because I don't have a dishwasher, so I have to hand wash all my dishes, which I find therapeutic and just like gentle and calming. But also as soon as I'm done, I find myself eating something and then there's just another plate. And I'm like, I don't understand the point. So So probably if the dishes could just, that's what AI needs to do. Do my dishes, not my art.
Do my dishes, not my art.
That can be the tagline.
Somebody
for the
write that
show.
down for the
Hear
campaigns.
that, robots?
They're gonna be pissed, Shauna. What's up? Eliminate one chore. Dishes are fine. I've got a tiny dishwasher. It's like 11 dishes.
Enough for
One chore.
people.
It would have been scooping the litter box for sure.
Yeah, you can get a
But
litter
now
genie.
I like it because they're
Why?
dead.
Oh,
They're dead. Everybody. They were really, really old. 22 and
remember
17.
your
Pretty good, huh?
cat. Yeah.
At the end, the Virginia one was, the old one was kind of just like an empty duffel bag, like a broken bellows.
I hope someone describes that to me.
That's going on my headstone. Okay, next question. Johnny was checking his email over there. Where did you spend the most time not in class in your high school?
Oh, that's a good question. So I was really bad in high school. Like, I'm a very good person now. I've got my life together. But in high school,
I believe her.
I would run away a lot. But awkwardly, I would just walk to my mom's work, which is the college down the street, and I'd hide under her desk until she got back. And then she'd kick me because she didn't know I was under her desk. So
And then
I
you
would
call
go
Child
there.
Protective.
I would.
Oh,
I'm
sorry, your time's up,
sorry.
Shauna. Shauna Jungdahl. Okay. Now we have the very exciting speed round, a 30-second segment of nonsense. Are you ready? She looks ready, doesn't she? Doesn't she, folks?
This is in
Okay.
the Rocky movie too. That's how we did it.
You might want to watch it again. Might not want
I
to.
Wikipedia'd it.
Okay, wiki. Feet? Wiki feet? Okay, you ready? Oh, I gotta pull this up though again. Honest to
Johnny's
God.
like, it's not my time, Nate.
Hold on. It's on Google.
Quit looking at me.
Okay.
Keep going.
So this is happening. So something that I do anytime I look up, I try to go to Google Drive or Google Maps. I'm driving, so I go to Google Drive. It's always flip flop, and I put them right next to each other.
But you'll never change it.
I'll never change it.
Never.
Where would it be? Okay, so now I really want to drive, and then I've got drive. Sorry, everyone. It's just that this is documents. That's what I need. See, it was never any of them.
This is why
This
we're
again.
here.
Speed round. Okay, ready?
This is why we're here.
The speed round always takes the longest. It takes like 4 times as long for me to find this than it does to do the speed round. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Your time begins now. Eric Cartwheel or Eric Cartman?
Eric Cartman.
Overripe banana or underwear banana?
Underwear banana.
Frodo or Bilbo?
Bilbo.
Frodo or Frito?
Frito.
Fritos or Fritos?
Fritos.
All that or a bag of chips?
Ooh, I like chips, bag of chips.
Panda Express or Panda Real Slow?
Panda Express.
Yo-Yo or Tokyo?
Tokyo.
Yo-Yo Ma or Yo-Yo Pa?
Yo-Yo Ma.
YOLO or Froyo?
Froyo.
Dinosaurs or Heinosaurs?
Tiny sword. Oh,
Can I? Oh. All right, 12. A good, strong showing.
I got excited when you said Heine, so I was like, I'm for that. And then you ended with sores, and I spoke too soon.
No, you're locked in. Sorry, you're gonna get Heinosaurs. I'm like a weird genie. What can I
Whoever's
say?
sitting on this seat after me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to finish the sentence or?
I'm just saying the sores will be.
Oh, thank you so much
I
for
will
completing your
pass them
thought.
on.
Oh, got it. She will pass them on. Shauna Jungdahl, ladies and gentlemen. That might be that. Our second guest today is also in lucid dreaming. It's Bryce Baker. Let's see. Johnny hit the music just on time.
My hiney just got really sore for some reason.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah.
Shauna.
Get used to it. Really get used to it. So how has it been going? How's the Fringe been treating you?
It's amazing. I think about half the people in this audience have seen our show or in our show. My wife and my friend there represent about 30% of our ticket sales, so thank you for that.
Nice. Well, thanks for coming here too. That's great. What's your favorite? Anything fun happen on the first show? Like weird, unexpected, unplanned?
Yeah, I saw Stacey piss out about 2 liters on stage. That was pretty funny.
That's right. That's right.
Go see Murders, everybody. Highly recommend it.
All right, that's good. That's enticing. I don't really have to go, otherwise I'd try to. I don't know. Whatever.
Go for 3 liters.
Yeah. I can't compete. What can I say? I'll just bow out. That's fine. We'll see. End of the show. Had a lot of coffee today. Are you ready to answer some questions,
Yeah,
Bryce?
let's go.
All right, let's do it. John, hit that button, please. Long one. Oh, not much of a reader. If you had to prove to someone through a performance that you were a unique modern dancer, what would you do? If you need to demonstrate, I think that's great.
Okay, I've been practicing this dance move, and I feel like it's very unique. I feel like it's never been done before. Shauna, she taught me, so I'll show you all right now.
I can't wait. That was very unique.
Thank you, yes. We made it up together.
Oh, wow. Well, I would definitely get some paperwork on that. Patent that move. Definitely, it's the next sensation. I think I would just do something like annoying and just stand really still and like motionless, or like I think just standing very motionless would be really, and like no matter how much someone tries to talk to you, hey, I think I already do this kind of. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is kind of my conversational style. Is somebody just talking to me and me like. So it'd come naturally to me. All right, next question, John. If you had to live in a painting, which artist's work would you choose and why? I got to tell you something. I'm going to admit something really fast. I played around with the real Chat GPT for some of these questions just to see what it would do. This one, I forgot to cut it out. All of them said, and why? Like, I think it's implied in the question. Somebody's not just going to answer coldly and then just walk away from you. Like, why do you ask why? Anyway, go ahead.
I love Van Gogh's Starry Night. I like to just like imagine it in every painting. So I would probably be in there and I just like look up and enjoy the view. There's so much like light pollution. I don't get to see the stars very often. So that would be my vote.
Okay. What else? I don't have anywhere to go with Van Gogh. All I can think about is the ear, of course. But anyway, Van Gogh. Yeah, it's really. I was thinking, if you were living in this painting, would you be 2-dimensional? Would you even be able to look up at the stars? That's what hung me up there. That's why I was staring off into space for a second. It's contemplating whether or not you'd be 2 or 3-dimensional.
Yeah, good question. Maybe I could be 2-dimensional, but just up.
Oh yeah. That sounds like a weird slogan. You know me, you know. Yeah, okay. So, great. Next question, please. I don't know any artists. Okay, perfect. Hug, marry, or kiss. We do it a little differently here on several questions, okay? Hug, marry, or kiss. A talking penguin, a robot butler, or a sentient disco ball.
Okay, I'm going to marry the talking penguin because I feel like they have a lot to say.
Yeah. You need a whole lifetime to unravel that.
You know what, I'm going to hug the sentient disco ball. I feel like whenever I'm sad, you can just go for a hug and you'll go all jazzed up.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I have to kiss the robot butler because, you know, we're talking about how much we love robots right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's true.
Probably a good kisser.
Yeah, and that actually might have saved your life.
Yes, exactly, yes.
Giving that answer, he's like, oh, we can kiss him. Great. I guess let's keep him around. We don't need to sedate him. Because of the thing before, you know. Anyway. My kids have this disco ball that's like a stuffed animal disco ball, and it plays this incredibly long song, like if it moves at all. It goes da 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 da, and like I was really I was cleaning up and I was really pissed off at everybody right at the moment. I was just like, whipped it into the basket, into the stuffed animal basket, and it just started playing. And it was just like, can't help it, can't stay mad with the disco beats.
Yeah, that's how I can't stay mad.
Can't, and I won't.
Refuse.
I refuse. John, don't refuse another question. How are you doing? Oh. You're getting these long questions.
Yeah,
Jesus.
wow. Good thing I learned to read before I came here.
Oh, thank God. Could you pick this up?
Okay.
I couldn't read that third word. If you could make one species... Oh, species. It's like Reese's Pieces. If you could... I'm just going to say that. If you could make one Reese's Pieces of animal, if you could make one species of animal tiny and keep it as a pet in your pocket, which would you choose? And you can't say talking penguin.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
Disco ball. No. You know what? I'm gonna give an answer and I'm gonna immediately change it.
Perfect.
I would
That's
love
what
to
I-
have a whale, teeny tiny, but I don't think that's like ethical to keep it in your pocket, right? No matter how teeny it is.
Or how wet your pocket is.
Yeah, my pocket.
Well, because of the sores.
That's it. The hiney stores have really contributed to that.
They're a damp sore.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a giraffe. I think that would be hilarious if, like, right now I could pull out a little tiny giraffe and it would just run around.
Oh, that would be really cute.
Yeah.
Feed it little leaves.
Yeah,
That'd be
like
super
the
easy to
smallest
feed
little
it.
ones.
Because just a little leaf would go a long way
Yeah,
with
just
that
a little
guy.
leaf for a little guy.
A little neck rub. I like that answer a lot. I'd say giraffe. Next question.
That's a good answer.
Thank you so much, Bryce. Good as that.
Bloody hell, Nate.
Here we go. If you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would you have a good chance at winning a medal for?
Oh, definitely sleeping in when I said I'd wake up early. You know, that day when the alarm goes, yeah, Shauna gets it. The alarm goes off early and you're like, I'll snooze. I'll snooze. Fuck it, I'll turn it off. I'll wake up in half an hour. It's like 1 o'clock before you know it. I think I'd have a good shot at that.
Yeah.
What about you? And
so
why?
you snooze, you win.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
The longer
okay.
you snooze, the more you win.
Great. Me, I would probably say.
Let's go reread it.
Yeah, hold on. Activity into Olympic sport. What would you have a good chance? Medal winning for? Probably. Let's see, gymnastics.
I've never heard of that. What is that?
It's like imagine like a gym that's got like you put big puffy. Like a mat on the
can't
bottom,
see
and then
it.
there's like sticks all over, and you
Don't
swing
see
on the sticks. Oh, do you know parkour?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like parkour, but with sillier costume.
It sounds like something people with no life do then. Like, parkour is the serious one. And
Exactly, gymnasts are kind of
Yeah, okay.
pathetic. Yeah, I said it. Gymnasts are pathetic, okay? Uh-oh, what a harsh way to end. Bryce, that's your time. Now it's time for the speed round. Look at how fast I'm doing this. Oh, it's already brought up even. Look at that. Don't look at him.
I'm sorry.
What if they were all super long? We get one question in 30 seconds. He doesn't even get to answer it. Okay, here we go. Are you ready, John? I did this again. Johnny's right behind the guest, and so I'm just like looking,
Looks at me
like
right in the
past
eye.
his head, and I'm like, one of my eyes is over on Bryce, one is on Johnny, and everybody's a magic eye. A magic guy. Magic eye poster. Here we go. And okay, and go. Can I get you something to drink right away?
Yes.
Who is a good boy?
My dog.
Stevie Wonder or Stephen Wonderful?
Stephen Wonderful.
Nuts or bolts?
Nuts.
You say a question.
How was your sleep last night?
Some 41 or some corgis are dumb?
No corgis dumb, so some 41.
Canada dry or Canada wet?
Canada wet.
Is Rafi's last name Kavukian or Kevorkian?
Kevorkian.
Boot Scoot or Boogie?
Boogie.
Alvin Simon or Theodore?
Theodore.
Hank Hill or Dink Chill?
Hank Hill.
S'mores or Nemours? Sorry. So we got to 23. We got to do some math quick. We got 11. Second place. A strong second place. Everyone's very sad about it. Okay, let's give him a few more. Let's give him a few more seconds, huh, guys? I'm just kidding. All right, Bryce Baker, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on, Bryce.
Thank you, of course.
Thanks for all coming. Thanks for coming tonight. Thanks for our guests, Stacey, Bryce, and Shauna. Woohoo! Thanks to Johnny Fisher. What the fuck? I flashed back to yesterday. I seriously did. What an asshole. Johnny, you could have said something. Okay, our last guest tonight. Jesus Christ. Oh. Our last guest. Yeah, Johnny hit the music this time. Our last guest tonight is here tonight. Also, in addition to last night, it's Stacey Garbarski. I was like, why is there so much time left?
That hurt my feelings, Nate.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
That's, are we out of time?
Not yet. No.
Oh, good. I'm really glad. So glad to be here.
So, this is awkward.
And you're not coming to see my show tonight?
Yeah, I know. Even after that, I was like,
that hurts. I'm gonna, when I come up later for the next show, I'm going to be fucking wasted.
Okay.
Just to get that.
That's fair. Well, I'm not probably going to call you up that time either. I mean, that seems like you kind of gave it away.
Oh, okay. Well, guess I'm busy later.
Okay, me too. Here we go. Okay, you ready for your speed round? That's where I am right now. Okay.
Sure.
I'm sorry. So how's the Fringe been going for you?
Get your man hands off of me. Joking.
I do not have man hands, by the way. Look at these. Not a day of work in my life.
It's been great. Mm-hmm. I had kind of a mental breakdown yesterday. That was really fun. We're fine. I'm feeling better today. I'm not hungover today.
Nice. Just insulted heavily.
Just my feelings are really hurt.
Yeah, I thought I'd pile on. You seemed like you were doing okay. Thought I'd bring you down a peg.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I know. I do need that sometimes. We have another show tonight, and then we have one tomorrow. It's been a lot of fun. So I love it. Yay!
It's exciting. Yeah, I've heard good things, and I really wanted to come see it, but instead I'm going to go see Shauna.
That's fine. Yeah, right.
Yeah, she made me. She said, look, it's me or her, and I said,
oh, it's you, babe.
I guess it's you, babe.
You.
Were you listening? Did you hear our conversation?
I hear a lot of things.
I hear everything. Okay, are you ready to answer some questions?
Yeah.
All right, great. Oh, good. I hope we have some left. All right, John, hit that button. Save me from myself. What's a well-known conspiracy theory that you secretly or not secretly think might be true? That was gonna be fun.
I do believe in aliens. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how much of a conspiracy theory that is. But, like, the government knows about Area 51. They know things that they won't share with us. I do believe in that.
And if aliens made it here, they've got to be conspiring about it.
Right.
To get here, they had to work together.
Exactly.
And they didn't tell us about it.
But, I mean, I could talk about recent political events that we've already touched on Van Gogh, so I don't need any more
right.
bloody ear things.
Right, indeed.
So I'm going to leave it at aliens.
Yeah.
What about you, Nate?
Conspiracy. Oh, thank you so much for asking. Thanks a lot. It's funny. Conspiracy theories. My brother swears there was a Smurf on the side of the Nicaraguan water cannons when he was a kid. He absolutely swears. We were watching. We were watching the news. I was like 6 and he was 9. All right. And he was, and we were watching the news, and he's like, "Was it a Smurf on the water cannon?" And I was like, "What's a water cannon?" I was 6. And then I was like, and my parents were like, "I'm sure it wasn't a Smurf." He's like, "It was a Smurf." Anyway, listen to this. He is now an investigative journalist for real. A couple years ago, he did some digging and found out that there were different battalions in the Nicaraguan army, and one of them was I think Perfutos is what it is, it's the Smurfs, and there actually was probably a Smurf on the side. That's of the
incredible.
Water
Give it up to the Blue Man Group.
Yeah, yeah. That's actually the Smurfs grew into that. Did you know that? A lot of people don't know that.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, that's my favorite conspiracy theory. You know, the Smurfs, they're the Blue Man Group.
Let's do it. Come on, another
Next question.
Let's
go. Hey, when she snaps, you hit the button. Now I'm all deferential. What's the most surprising thing you found last time you cleaned?
Oh, most surprising thing. A gun.
Whoa, that would be surprising. Did you put it there?
No.
Okay.
No, there was my girlfriend and I were doing some yard work, which is cleaning, by the way.
Cleaning, sure.
And she was like, "Hey, Stace," and I was in a bad mood, and I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Oh, do you want to try that again?" And I was like, "I apologize." She was like, "Great, I found a gun underneath this bush." And I said,
Whoa.
So we called the non-emergency line, and I was like, "Hello, my roommate and I
Quote unquote.
found a gun." And there was a gun under our bush. Bush gun.
Bush gun.
What about you? Bushmeat.
I found it was like an old. It was a. So I thought it was a prune. I thought it was a prune, and at first I did not think it was a prune. I do have small children, and I did not think it was a prune.
Right.
I was like, ugh. And then I touched it, I touched it with my foot, which I don't know what. I don't know why I always insist on touching or smelling everything. Like when I'm like, oh, that looks horrible. What is it?
Chocolate or poop? Chocolate or poop? Right,
Indeed.
right.
And it was actually a plum. It had been a plum. A prune, a plum. Is that right?
Aren't prunes plums?
Yeah. Yeah. It was like
Oh my
it
God.
had been a fruit a very long time ago. I mean, I guess it still is a fruit.
I also had the revelation last night. You know, we just discovered prune, plum, same thing. I was like, the UP stands for Upper Peninsula. I didn't know. I'm from Chicago.
Sure.
I don't know. Bush gun.
Bush v. gun.
Let's do another.
Okay. Oh, sure. What the heck? Get your one hand off me.
Yes.
All right. Hug, marry, or kiss.
Okay.
Eeyore, Piglet, or Owl.
Okay. I would hug Eeyore. I think
He
that's
needs it.
I think that's obvious. Yes. I would marry Piglet. Yeah, I think so. It doesn't have to be sexual. It can just like
Tell me about it.
And I would kiss Owl. I think we look similar.
Can you do the head thing?
I can do a lot of head things. That's my answer.
Bush gun.
Bush gun.
Yeah, I feel like kissing Owl would be kind of weird with that little beak is kind of.
All of it is weird. Huh? May I introduce you to the props?
Yeah. You're right. Kissing is weird.
Yeah,
Right? That's what you're
kissing
saying,
is
right?
weird.
I would go. I think you're dead on, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think. Well,
Yeah.
hold on, because you don't want to marry Owl because he would blah 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 a lot, right?
You would what a lot?
Blah blah blah.
Oh.
It's like telling you owl explaining everything. And then you don't want to marry Eeyore for sure.
Right. No. You just find him. He gets the sads. You walk into the room. You gotta call 911.
My tail. Yeah, my tail's falling off again. Someone help me.
Do we have time for another question?
Sure. I really was hoping you were going to say, do we have time for another Eeyore impression?
Oh, it's long.
All right, this is a Bryce classic. Okay, if you had to be followed everywhere by a marching band every time you were walking outside, what song would you pick?
Oh my God, there's several. I want to pick something classic, like you know when you go to Six Flags and you go into like the New Orleans type area, it would be something like that. Or something really ominous.
Like Emperor's March or something?
Yeah, maybe. So something really lit or really scary.
That's good. Mine would be fart noises.
Yeah.
From a tuba. Okay, that's the speed. That's like your time.
That's
oh my
my time,
God,
that's
I
fine.
tried to kick you out again.
No, do you want to do the speed
I do want to do a speed run. Where is it?
in your phone?
Okay, great.
Will you read the questions faster than you did last night so I can answer more than 9?
Probably not. Maybe. I'll give you a solid maybe.
This is the worst weekend.
I'm so glad I could
hated
contribute
here.
to it.
Now for the next show, can I go first so you don't forget about me?
I won't forget about you, I promise.
Okay, fine. That's fine.
Documents. It's really documents. It's not even in Google Drive.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Okay.
Yeah.
John,
Ready for like an hour.
30 seconds begins.
Okay.
Now, Tom Cruise or Speed Cruise Control?
Tom Cruise.
Ice cream cone or ice cream no?
No.
Arctic or Anteater?
Anteater.
Post-apocalypse or most apocalypse?
Most of
Jazz or the Blue Man Group?
Jazz.
Coffee or T-shirt?
Coffee.
Rip Torn or Rip Taylor?
Rip Torn.
Country veterinarian or funky vegetarian?
Oh, country veterinarian.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Paul Blart or Walmart?
Paul Blart.
Grape stomping or crepe
Grape
chomping?
stomping.
When is it over?
Now.
How long must I pay?
I don't know.
Can or can't?
Can.
Can or bottle?
Model.
Oh, 14!
Suck it, Jungdahl.
Stacey Garbarski, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stacey. Sorry.
That's okay.
Coming this fall, Pant Chat with Mike and Nate. On Pant Chat, Mike and Nate pick apart every part of the pant from pocket to pleat. They ponder what goes into the perfect pair of pants, apart from your legs. Go on, put them on, 2 legs at a time. Pant Chat, Monday mornings this fall.
First up tonight, thanks. First up tonight, we've got our first guest, and her name is Shauna Jungdahl. I'm too tired to stand up. I'm sorry, Shauna.
My skirt is sweated to my legs. Oh,
That was a nice
sorry.
try. What happened?
Sorry, your glasses.
My ears are crooked. How are you, Shauna?
I think I'm doing slightly better than you, but I also don't want to overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you know.
You think I'm doing bad?
No, I think
Is that what you just said?
No.
Thanks.
I think you're doing good. I'm just doing maybe a little good.
Yeah, okay.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out together. How have your shows been? I just went to your last show and it was good.
Yeah, thanks for being there.
I saw you pushing buttons the whole time.
I forgot to push a button at one point in time.
Yeah, I know.
I got
It
nervous.
was really obvious. Everyone was like, where the hell is that noise? Shouldn't there be a noise here of some sort?
I was trying to make my own noise, but it wasn't as effective.
Hmm.
I apologize for the record.
Okay. Well, this would be a good place to have a press conference. You could do like a big apology press conference.
I thought you said breast conference.
Really?
And I say yes to both.
Yeah, I saw you like really get into the really nod at that.
I made too much eye contact with too many people when you said that. But they were on it.
Yeah, well, at least it was eye contact. Okay, and action. Okay, let's start the podcast. Welcome. I'm just kidding. So here we are. Are you ready to answer some questions?
Yes.
Bad news. I gotta find them on this phone. It's supposed to be on the TV.
I just want to say you're doing a great job handling all of this on the fly. Great.
Thanks.
Nate flies.
Yes. Let's hear it for Nate's fly.
Nate's fly.
Up.
And
S. Okay, sorry, everybody. I'm just gonna get there, and we're gonna be happy about it when we do.
I can run a timer for you, Nate.
Oh, right. You're gonna do the timer, and you're gonna do the questions. I forgot that you were gonna do the questions. I got scared. Okay, everybody. The 10 minutes begins now.
What piece of clown clothing, would you most likely like to have to wear every day? Sorry. Let me try that again. What piece of clown clothing would you most like to have to wear every day?
Oh, very good.
To
Questionator.
have to wear.
Do I refer to Johnny as the questionator? Or
No,
just
Johnny's not the
Johnny?
questionaire. Johnny's just a
Okay.
Johnny.
Yeah.
He didn't write the questions.
Conduit.
Yeah, exactly. He's a medium. He's a small.
Medium. So clown. Clowns. The thing is, with clowns, they have such baggy clothes most of the time, and it looks comfortable.
I thought you were gonna say it looks good.
At this point, point in my life, I feel like I'm trading like looks for functionality and comfort. So I'm just gonna go with the baggy one piece. Mm-hmm. Although I
like
will
the
say,
bear with the barrel, the big hoop.
Yes.
With the suspenders.
If I can breathe in it, then I'm gonna be happy.
It would be off your tummy all the time.
Yeah.
It would be so nice. You'd never have to undo your belt.
No one will know if I'm bloated or just that's just how I'm.
Well, they
shaped.
will because you are pretty vocal about it.
Yeah. Well, I I'm sorry. It's all the breast conferences.
I'm sorry. I thought you said breast conferences there.
No, I'm bloated.
No, I'm bloated. I have to tell you a story. So I don't know. Is there a con going on of some sort?
Kitsune con and anime.
Is this a lawn con? What is it? It's the anime. Okay, so I was driving along. I've been waiting my whole life for this moment. I was driving along, and I said, "Look at this fucking clown." And Johnny looks over, and there's a fucking clown there. It was really like I pulled over and cried for like a half an hour. And by the way, this is what Johnny gave me. I told you there was gonna be a clown. What the fuck? First of all, did you? I probably didn't hear him. Johnny and I have developed a thing at our campsite now because I have allergies, and so I can't hear him, and he has no voice. So he's very quiet, and so when I don't hear him, I'm just tired of making him repeat himself because half the time it's just him reading signs. But so now I say, oh, isn't that something? Or is that right? And so I was like, and I told him, if you ever hear me say, isn't that something? I didn't hear what you said. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Huh? Isn't that something?
You've said that to me a lot before.
Oh no, isn't that something? All right, next question.
What's the weirdest ethical thing you could do to freak someone out in an elevator?
Right.
In an elevator specifically? Ethical. Pull my pants down for an inspection. So I'm both showing them my butt, but they think it's because I might have a medical emergency.
What?
Is that what
do you know what an elevator is?
In the elevator. Is that what the question was?
I honestly have no idea. Isn't that something?
Isn't that something?
That's something.
The sores from earlier.
It's the sores from earlier. No, I have no idea. I don't think that's probably ethical. I don't think.
No, it is. Because
No. It is.
they think I'm like, oh, there's something I can't see going on down there, and they think they're saving my life, and I could just show someone my special place.
Okay. It still does not seem ethical. It seems like you're.
You want to take it, right?
Yeah, I think Louis C.K. also used that same reasoning.
Oh no.
Yeah. No, I have an issue down there.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Are we big Louis fans? Sorry, guys.
He did try to make
Clammed
a
up.
comeback. It was bad.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, it's not
Well,
my. That's
what
not my
would you
job.
do in an
What would I do in an
elevator?
elevator? Just.
What
I think
are
the
you
first thing
doing?
is just stand backwards. Just stand the wrong way.
That's how
With
you're
my
supposed
pants up. Jesus Christ.
Not with me in the elevator.
Yeah, I guess not.
We care about each other.
Can you take a look at this, you'd say? I feel like you'd have to say something. I've got a problem.
That's what
I don't have a
say.
choice.
That's
Okay.
why they think they're
I didn't know you didn't say you were going to
to
say anything. It just sounded like you were going to pull your pants down and stand there like a weirdo.
Yeah.
Okay, next question, John. I looked at the TV. Oh, okay.
Would you rather have to sneeze glitter or hiccup bubbles?
I mean, I love sneezing as it is. Because it
I do
just
too.
feels so cleansing. And then to glitter bomb somebody would piss them off at the same time. That would be fulfilling. I don't like hiccuping because that's just inconvenient. It never stops. And then the bubbles would probably just make everything hiccup and I'd implode. I don't want to die.
I wasn't listening. I like having I like having them up there so I can just like. I didn't listen to the question. Can you ask the question again, John?
Would you rather sneeze glitter or hiccup bubbles?
Sneeze glitter. Oh, I clean the house, and glitter's just a pain in the ass. There's no way.
So
There's
you'd
no
rather
way.
hiccup bubbles? Just
My kids love
feel
bubbles.
this. Oh, wait, hang on. the bubbles would come out of you.
What in the world?
I'm hiccuping, and I feel like the
You think it's
bubbles
coming
just trapped
into you?
in my body.
It's like a never-ending hiccup.
That's the part I was zoning out on, to be perfectly honest. When you started talking about that, I was like, oh, she's like that.
How about that?
Okay, how about that? Okay. I would not sneeze glitter. I like sneezing how it is. I don't like hiccuping how it is. I think it would probably be better with bubbles. My son Adrian would love it. But my kids would complain that they weren't big enough bubbles. Jesus Christ.
So do you want to feel this disappointment from your kids every time you hiccup?
Yeah.
Or do they like glitter?
Yes, they do.
Just
They don't
both-
clean anything.
Just have a body that bursts with
I already have a body that bursts, Shauna. We all do. It's called the human experience. Okay. Next question.
I'll burst later.
If you could have any mythical creature as a dad, which would you choose?
I'm not
Mythical
going to say
creature.
that. Mythical? What is that? I can only think
Griffin,
of centaurs right
centaurs,
That's
minotaurs.
a mermaid.
Merm-
now. All of the above.
That's Shauna's time, everybody. Shauna did so good. Now we're gonna. That sounds like I was being patronizing.
I'm
Shauna
not
did so
Johnny.
good, didn't she? Johnny, I feel like you're. Can you hear Johnny when he's talking?
Yeah.
Okay. It really is like a filter in my ear. It's like a certain decibel or a certain wavelength I can't hear. I guess we're not on the same wavelength. Okay, you ready for your speed round?
Yes.
Johnny, you ready for our speed round?
Are you ready for the speed round?
I'm ready for the speed round, John. Thanks. Oh. Hey, you keep coming through with stuff like that, and I won't forget about you at all. I forgot to invite her up on the stage last time.
That was really great.
But I did eventually when...
You really reminded me of my dad in that moment. Thank you.
Sure.
Nate, Dad, you're the mythical creature of our nightmare.
Okay. Is everybody ready? Are you all ready?
I'm reclaiming my title.
You won't see.
I'm sweating heavily. And bloated.
That's the title you had?
Yeah.
It's the biggest sweater. Okay, here we go. And your time. Are you gonna play the music?
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. That's exciting. At least we have that. I spent a lot of time on that other stuff that you see. Your time begins now. S'mores or n'mores?
S'mores!
Chopsticks or fish sticks?
Fish sticks?
Knapsack or knapsack, like a sack you take naps in?
Knapsack!
Rotary phone or touchstone pictures?
Rotary phone!
Alan Alda's Happy Dance or Alexander Pudding Pants?
Alan Alda!
Head, shoulders, knees, or toes?
Oh, toes!
Tiny Dancer or Tony Danza?
Tony Danza!
Duck or goose?
Second goose!
Got milk?
Yes!
Country veterinarian or funky vegetarian?
Funky vegetarian?
Ooh, 10.
I
10.
sucked. I sucked.
That was embarrassing. Shauna Jungdahl, everybody. For those who couldn't see it, she had just one pinky just kind of poking into my hand for that handshake.
Power move.
Real power move. So our second guest tonight is the person that will be on second on the show, and his name is Will Koebke.
Thanks for having me.
How have your shows been going? How's
They've
your
been going
experience
pretty
been?
well. I mean, Shauna's there, so that is what it is.
So I have to say it went well. Yeah.
I mean, I have glitter on my arm from earlier, so she does not understand the ramifications of that question because she gave me these gloves that have glitter all over them, and I can't get this off. It's impossible. This is my life now.
Yep. You're glitter guy.
Yeah.
Glitter guy. Glitter guy. Glitter guy. Okay. Thanks.
I'll own it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I mean, as nicknames go, there's definitely worse ones. I used to be called Pot Roast.
I mean, yeah, I would not try to own that one.
Yeah, well, I did in a big way. I didn't like it. I didn't like it, and then somebody called me pork chop once, and I was like, no, it's pot roast. What the fuck am I doing? So that's mine. Do you have any good nicknames besides Glitter Guy? Is this your first one?
I mean, Will is a nickname for William.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
Because I was on a Facebook thread with this William guy, and he was kind of being a. Oh wait.
Yeah.
No, he was being great, and so no, yeah, that was you.
You know, Nate's a nickname too.
Not me. Not for
All
me.
right. Okay. All right.
No, Nathan is the nickname actually. Yeah. Nick is the nickname. I actually do go by Nick sometimes. I introduce myself as Nick to my children mostly. You can call me Nick if you want. I say, Daddy, you can call me Nick. It's fine. It's cool. Okay, are you ready to answer some questions?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. What do I do? John? You gotta push the button, right? Yeah. Push the button, John. Oh, your time begins now. Can you do that too? Great.
Would you rather have to wear a costume of a different fruit every day or have to sing everything you say?
It's different fruit. It's got to be different fruit. At least you get different costumes, to wear every day.
Yeah.
Get variety. That's fun.
That's true.
I guess you don't have to sing the same thing every time.
Oh yeah, you couldn't probably. You'd have a lot of different stuff to say. So.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of do that second one already a bit.
Yeah.
My wife's like, yeah. It's horrible. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's horrible. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would really. It's.
I guess I wasn't thinking about it in terms of just saying the things that you would normally say in the context of a song. I was thinking that you had to speak in song lyrics.
Yeah, I could see that. That would be very difficult.
Right, and I'm too dumb to do that.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
I do a thing. I've tried to do a thing before where somebody else will Viv will have the Bluetooth speaker or something, and I'll try to adjust Spotify from my phone in order to deliver a message. Never works. Never works. But that's okay. What was the other option besides
wear a different fruit costume?
Yeah, because that is big Fruit of the Loom vibes, and I feel like those look pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, really uncomfortable. Have you ever worn a mascot costume?
No, not a full one. I've worn the heads.
Just the top, just the bottoms.
Yeah.
I don't know which is worse.
I mean, all right. I've been to anime conventions, such as the one that's around here, and sometimes people offer to let you wear a furry head, and you're like, yeah, I'll give it a whirl.
Yeah. You're a top.
Didn't do much for me.
That's what it means when you're a top, I think.
Yeah.
In the furry. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. All right, next question, John.
If you were granted a familiar, what would you like it to be?
Does everybody know what a familiar is?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a wizard.
We're all dorks here, right?
Yeah,
okay, great. Oh, my wife doesn't. I'm not bragging or anything, guys. I'm just kidding. A familiar is like when a mommy and daddy have magic going on. Hey, John, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Can you go to the camera bag and get some power and plug that camera in? Because it's just flashing at me and it's distracting.
It's a brown bag, right?
No, it's the camera bag, the big black bag. He thinks everything's a brown bag. I'm sorry, what was the question?
If you could have a familiar, what would
Yeah,
it be?
familiar, okay.
I already have a cat.
It's an animal. Sorry, it's an animal that follows you around and is your kind of animal representative, your little friend helper, right?
Yeah.
Is that-
I mean, I guess my cat doesn't help me at all, but he follows me all around the apartment. I can't poop by myself. Mm-hmm. My old apartment had
What does he do to help?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you said you can't poop by yourself, so it sounds like he's helping you out somehow.
Yeah, he stands on my shoulders and gives me the rub. Yeah.
Those little claws. Yeah. The little kneading on your tummy. That actually helped.
I mean, no kidding. He did that in my old apartment where I had a toilet with a full back on it, and he would get on the back there and try to stand on my shoulders while I'm taking a dump. Well, and then the one after that, we had a big gap underneath the door in the bathroom.
You gotta mind that thing.
He would get his whole arm under there. His whole arm. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you gotta let him in.
Come on in. Let's hang out. You want to flush? I actually walked in on a cat of mine peeing in the toilet.
Huh.
And I didn't know he could do it.
This wasn't trained behavior?
Oh, I'm sure it was, but we stole him. We popped him out of the Humane Society. But his name was Will. He was a one-eyed cat. He loved having his socket rubbed. That's why he loved me, because I'm not that grossed out by that. So I was like, my empathy just went up, and I was like, oh man, this is going to feel great. And so I really scratched it. Anyway, so then I walked into the bathroom one time, and he was just sitting there peeing. I was like, oh, hey. And then we both kind of looked at each other, and I kind of like backed out. I was like, could I finish? I'm going to check in with John here. What's going on?
Well, I can't find the spot where it goes.
Johnny is not a father. So, I feel like maybe... whatever.
Hold up. They got a whole crew back there.
I know. Woohoo! Thanks, everybody. And we're still recording? Great. Okay. I'm doing this for no reason.
I know.
Yeah.
John, another question. Thanks.
What cereal mascot is most likely to be a serial murderer?
I mean, one of them's a fucking Dracula, so...
That's true.
Like, he decidedly has sucked the blood of multiple
Does
humans.
he suck blood, or does he suck, like, Hershey's syrup? I don't really know. I'm not saying
I don't
in one
know.
way or the other.
I thought he was just like a chocolate-themed Dracula.
Oh, interesting. He just likes chocolate.
Yeah.
Like, I want to suck your blood, and I also like chocolate quite a bit.
Could you get some marshmallows in there?
Ooh, is this dark? So, yeah.
Like Captain Crunch.
He seems like, well, he murders the roof of my mouth, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. But there's like no way that he hasn't instituted a fucking coup in South America or something.
Yeah,
you don't get that hat if you didn't.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I think Captain Crunch is a good one. Trix seems like an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't think he murdered anybody though. He's just kind of a trickster.
Yeah.
Who else we got? We got that.
Snap, crackle, and
oh,
pop.
Holy shit! It'd be like a real whodunit.
Yeah.
Because are they brothers?
Probably.
You heard it first. Probably. Thanks, Will. Good seggy. Okay, now we're going to do something called a speed run. I'm just going to keep introducing this like you have no idea what I'm talking about. And where is it, everybody? On the phone. Specifically, Google Drive. No. Documents. I love this. Yeah, it's right there. Just select it. I have a hard time switching from talking brain to typing brain. No one else? Okay.
Is that like left brain, right brain thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, I
don't know where it is.
I tried to talk to you while you were typing.
I was like,
yeah.
who are you talking to, man? Johnny, could you answer this one?
Left brain.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, here we go. I got back in my place now. Here we go. Okay, here we go. And, Will, your time begins now. Don Rickles or some pickles?
Don Rickles.
Rodney Dangerfield or Rodney Safety Field?
Rodney Dangerfield.
Harry Shearer or Nowhere Nearer?
Nowhere Nearer?
Cable knit sweater or cable TV sweater?
Cable TV sweater.
Life or Monopoly?
Monopoly.
Life or Rice Checks?
Rice checks.
Life or death?
Life?
U2 against me or U2 against the Beatles?
U2 against the Beatles.
It was U2, by the way. I should have pointed. Shoe shine or sunshine? Ooh, you got, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 10. That's a good showing. Good showing.
Thank you.
Will. Will Koebke, everybody. All right.
Do you want to just go to the last guest?
Yes. Thank you, Johnny. Our last guest is someone dear to my heart who I'll never forget. Always in my thoughts. And her name is Stacey Garbarski. Good evening. How's your Fringe going?
It's going great. We had an amazing show tonight.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Fantastic.
And I didn't come because I was at Shauna's thing because she made me. She told me she would.
You know, I told you that was okay, and I'm not mad
And then,
at you.
and then actually, and that was like that was before I forgot her. I was like, okay, well that's. I was like, okay, well I guess she's not mad at me. I don't have.
No,
and
it's
then it's
incredible
off my
that
memory.
you were just earlier the show before. You're like, God, we have so much time left.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, and we're all looking at you like, hello,
Yeah.
right
And-
here.
And it go, and so that happens. I forget, right? And then Shauna like points it out, and then I was like, and I look over at Johnny. I'm like, and he's like, yeah, I thought you were forgetting something. I was like, well, you could have said something. And he's like, yeah, I could have.
Yeah, but he could have said something, and you wouldn't have heard him.
That's true.
So
That
it
is
doesn't
true.
matter.
You're right.
But we're here now.
We're here now.
We're fine.
And we're loving life.
Nothing. I'm not mad.
I don't know if I like the way you said that. Okay. I don't know why, man, but I believe her.
Thank
okay.
you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready for some questions?
Yes, absolutely.
This is gonna be the slow round.
Okay.
That's what we're calling it now. Okay. Ready? And
Okay,
your time
ready.
begins now with this first question. I'm not looking at the TV.
No, I know. I'm not.
I can't.
Okay.
What is the way you most commonly injure yourself?
Let me.
I have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, so I just be out here twisting my shit, my ankles. I have poor proprioception, so sometimes like I just don't know spatially where I'm at.
Sure.
And then I do dangerous activities regardless. So I go rock climbing, and then I break my ankle. Mental injury too that we don't have to get into at this moment in time.
No, we don't have to.
There's a couple different ways to do it. So that's my answer.
Okay. So we're talking twisties.
Oh, twisty, turnies,
Twisties, turnies.
blueies, blowies, you name
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh wow. Versatile.
Thank you.
Talk about hypermobile.
What about you?
The way I would say running into things. I have similar problems. A lot of shoulders into things, a lot of knees into things. I had a big thing that I used to do is that I'm very clumsy, so I'd drop things a lot.
Yes.
And then I would try to catch them with my feet every time. I would just go, no matter what, jar, knife, hammer, it doesn't matter. It's falling off the counter. Let's just stick my foot under there. Heaven forbid it should break a jar. But it's going to break my
So
feet.
I guess my follow-up question to that answer is, are you like putting your toter in the air to catch it, or are you just like letting it like?
It's more like a soccer ball trap type of thing, like down by the floor where I'm trying to just stop its momentum.
Got it.
A bit to slow it down.
Got it.
And it works.
It stops it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but it hurts. And,
I'm right there with you.
and I don't like that. I don't like that.
And you'll never stop. You can't
I'll never stop.
Nope.
I can't stop,
Me
and I
either.
won't stop.
Next
I will
question.
eventually when I'm done.
That's fun.
I didn't know what you were doing there. I was like,
You're like,
I flinched over here. I'm sorry. I thought you were mad at me. Okay. Here we go. John?
What environment would you be best camouflaged in right now?
Oh, right now it's you.
Wetlands, wetlands, gators, reptiles, moss, all of it.
Okay.
Wetlands.
Okay. Is it just the clothes?
No, it's a state of mind, babe.
It's a state of wetness. Not like that. I didn't mean like that. Just
no, I
moisture.
know. No, I love alligators so much.
Would that be your familiar?
Absolutely.
Really? Well, that's
1,000%.
awesome. Well, yes, this is very
Gators.
alligator.
Gators. So that is where I feel most I want to be in a swamp. Mm-hmm. Right?
Okay. Okay, go ahead. I mean, we've got a couple minutes left, but if you want to stick it out, you can stick it out and then hit the swamp.
Yeah, I really want to go to the Green Bay swamp. You go in as liberal, you come out conservative. It's scary.
I've seen a lot of people get stuck here. So. Yeah, okay.
Hold on, now I have a quick story to tell
Sure,
you.
yeah, please. Absolutely.
My castmate and I, Jessica Kennedy, we were driving back to our Airbnb today, and we saw this very tiny man in all white with the biggest American flag I've ever seen in my life. And so we were like, we should say something to him. So we rolled down the window and we said, yeah, free Palestine, and which I stand by, obviously. And he heard the word free, and he was really like, yeah! And then he heard Palestine, and he was like, what?
I thought it was going to be churros or something. Free churros!
He likes freedom, but not for everyone.
Sorry, I'm hungry for churros now.
Definitely. I understand.
Next question, John.
What movie theater snack would make the worst margarita flavor?
Margarita.
It's like popcorn, yes, but
Right.
there is salt on the rim. A little like pat of butter on the.
I think cookie dough bites would be an awful margarita.
Oh yes, that is not a good. Okay.
Okay.
Is that good enough for you? Is that good enough for you?
It's just me agreeing with you.
Okay.
I'm not arguing. I'm just.
Sorry, very
we
sensitive.
talked about this at dinner. I'm chronically Italian. I can't help it. Cookie dough bites.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say. Actually, I was gonna say red vines just because I wanted some red vines. Okay, who here is red vines? Who's Twizzler? Red vines? Woo! Twizzlers?
I don't know.
Losers.
Yeah.
I'm a red vine.
I got a soft off for it. I don't know. Both are.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to stop it, but I did the math there, and I figured that. I did a lot of good work up here tonight. So far, just figuring stuff out.
Yes, you did.
I mean, just you talking just then is all I was
Thank
talking about. I guess my answer would be I'll take one red vines, a medium popcorn, and do you have Diet Sprite on tap?
Is
I'll
this
take
your
a Diet
margarita
Sprite.
or is this just
Oh,
your
sorry.
order?
I was just ordering. I'm sorry, guys. I was just lost in a fantasy there. I got talking about red vines, and you know how it goes. Popcorns. I think popcorn might be it. I mean, I do think that would be kind of
I
gross.
agree with that. Yeah.
Slushy? Just kidding. That is a margarita. Okay, next question, John.
Yeah.
How long would it take you to learn Morse code?
Not very.
You don't think it'd take very long?
Not very.
Like, what do you mean? How long? Let's say you're doing.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean?
I mean, like how? Like, let's say, and we need some parameters. Like 2 hours a day.
Okay.
How long would it? Like, let's say 2 hours a day. Oh, well, I guess we'll never find out. Just give me a quick number. How many hours?
1,000.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Stacey Garbarski, everybody. And now it is the final speed round of the night.
Okay.
Oh. And I think you're gonna do great. And I'm gonna read it, Johnny. I'm gonna read really fast. I was like, "What am I doing?" I did it again. Honest to God, I've got a brain problem. Documents. There we go. We're up.
No, I didn't read.
Yeah, you can't read. It's fine.
You can't read.
Okay.
Thanks for doing all these shows, Stacey.
Yeah, you're welcome. Do you need my Venmo?
No thanks.
Oh, okay. That's a little too much. We've texted occasionally, but my Venmo, too much.
Yeah, no. I do only public transactions on there too, so I gotta be fucking careful. What is the deal with that? Why do people want people to know what they're spending money on Venmo?
I think that's funny.
It's funny, sure. But I mean, at what cost, I guess, is my...
So I'm misunderstanding. Do you just want to do private transactions or public?
Just private.
Why?
Because...
What are you hiding? Why?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to say it. Nice try. Okay, here we go. You keep sending me messages on Venmo, which is weird anyway. That's your favorite social media app?
It's my girlfriend's favorite social media app. She fucking loves it.
That's amazing. Like looking at other people's their public posts and stuff.
Yeah,
that's great. That's a great idea.
She's so judgmental.
Oh, that's great. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Okay, see?
Okay, so here we go.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, she's ready. Everybody. I'm ready too. Ready? And
yeah.
Your time begins now. Okay. Rocky or Sandy?
Rocky.
Rocky or Bullwinkle?
Bullwinkle.
Rocky or Rocky 4?
Rocky.
Tastes great or less filling?
Less filling.
Where's the beef?
It's somewhere you don't want to know.
When does evening start?
At sundown.
Is it the heat or the humidity?
Humidity.
How many leaves are there?
A lot.
Crisscross or applesauce?
Applesauce.
When I say dog pants, did you imagine a dog breathing or wearing clothes?
No, clothes.
Can you handle the truth?
Yeah.
Fact or fiction?
Fiction.
Wisdom or this is dumb?
Wisdom.
Who's your favorite pig?
A lot of them.
Regarding pavement, band or surface?
Surface.
Ooh, 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16? All right, 16. Stacey Garbarski, everybody.
I got really nervous with the big question. I was like, Peppa. But I didn't say Peppa, I just said a lot. What are we doing? Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you. Stacey Garbarski, everybody. Do I have time for just one more little quick thing or not?
Sure.
Okay.
Just a couple minutes set up, you're okay.
Great. Here we go. So the deal is, I signed up for a new social media thing called Snack Chat, and they asked me for my birthday, what my birthday was, and I lied, and I told them it was November 7th. And now they're asking for proof. So what I'm going to need you guys to do, if you will, is, so I'm going to pretend to come in, you're all going to yell, surprise, and then Johnny's going to say, like, it's November 7th, you know what that means? And then we all sing happy birthday to me. Okay, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and then, okay, does that sound good? Yeah. So I'm just going to walk in like I'm just doing this little selfie video about something. You know.
Right.
Yay! I'm going to come from this side because there's a lot of cables over there.
Newspaper.
What?
Do you want your newspaper?
Kind of do a joke there, but yeah. Okay, yeah, you follow, Johnny. You need Shauna, can you hold up the newspaper? It's from today, but I wrote November 2023. No, 2023. Oh. It said 2024, but that hasn't happened yet.
No, it
You're
looking out. Just go like this?
Yeah, so that everybody can see it. Not right away, but make it look. Look, I want you to be engaged in the happy birthday. Okay, here we go. Okay, I just took a picture of myself, actually. Okay, here we go. Hey, everybody, I'm just getting home, and I,
November 7th, that's your birthday!
Yay!
To you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you!
Oh my God! Look at all these people here for my
Happy birthday to you! Best November 7th ever!
It's November 7th! right, thank you so much for that, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out to this show and for your patience, and to Shauna Jungdahl and Will Koebke and Stacey Garbarski, of course, and to the GB Fringe and to the Democratic Party of Brown County Office Dream Venue. Thank you so much and have a
Thank you for listening to Several Questions, a production of Wolf Out Radio. Click on the link in the show notes for more Wolf Out shows.